I got a GS5. I'm sure it plays all of the latest games. It's very small. I found this on AliExpress. I love stuff like this. It's straight up bootleg PS5. This is a Famiclone. A Famiclone is a bootleg original NES system, the original Nintendo. It's called a Famiclone because in Japan, the original Nintendo system was called the Famicom. And this is a clone of the Famicom. So Famiclone, they've been around forever. They're actually legal, I believe, as long as they don't have games on them, which are copyright. This one said it had 200 games in it. I guarantee there's copyright material in there. So I haven't opened this yet. I'm actually looking forward to this. It's dirty already. That's a great start. It's so small. Wow. So on the back here, we've got AV out, DC in, a blanked off micro SD slot, and a blanked off HDMI port. On the front, we've got Joy 1, Joy 2, which are USB ports. I really hope these are USB controllers. That would be fun. We've got a reset button, and we've got a power button. What do we got in the paperwork? Game Station there. That's in the original PS3 font, aka Spider-Man font. And it's got a picture of a PS1 here. Look at all the different bootleg consoles. There's an Xbox 360 Slim, a PS4, a Super X Game 360. I'm so tempted to just get all of them. Yeah, everything in here is really generic. The only interesting thing I found is, in order to prolong the life of the device, please have a 10 to 15 minute break every 2 hours of playing. So they're saying the thing can only be on for 2 hours at a time before it dies. Unsurprising, I have to say. What else have we got? Power. So I chose Australian power. They haven't actually given me an Australian power adapter. They've given me a European one with an Australian adapter. Wow. Oh, these are going to float away. It's like negative weight. It's all really low quality, really. And this is the base for it. Let's put that on. Let's just plug it in. Oh, okay, so we got some funky menu music, Super Mario, Harry Potter? I didn't think there was a Harry Potter game on the NES. That should be interesting. Let's play that. Oh, that sounds awful. What are those things? Ah, this game hurts me. The music is so bad. Wow. So it's a side-scrolling shooter with the worst music I've ever heard in my life. And obviously we've got Harry here on the broom. I don't recognize anything else. It might be just that I'm not up to date with Harry Potter, but I don't remember Arabian castles in Harry Potter. I'm happy that that's over. I'm going to avoid the ones that we know what they are. Whoopman. I don't recognize this game. All right. Oh, it's Bomberman now? It's just turned into Bomberman. I'm killing myself by accident. That's good. I mean, the controller works. It feels awful. I'm expecting it's not really USB. Pretty much all of these games belong to a company. Oh, look at that. They took away the Super Mario Brothers logo. That makes it all okay. Not really. It's still Super Mario Brothers. It's sped up too. Oh. Nintendo definitely still own this particular piece of software, so I wonder if Super Mario 3's got the title screen missing too. Yeah, it's just called 3. Alright, we believe you. This is definitely your own original game, isn't it? For some reason, the bootleggers like to remove title screens and stuff. They think that might help them in court if they ever have to face up to Nintendo about it, but I just don't see it. Hexapod New presents to start Hexapod Level 1. Oh, I'm playing. I don't know what this game is. I mean, it's definitely a game. Presents to reset. Gate. Stargate? Nope, just gate. Oh, there's the gates. I'll go through a gate. What? Oh, I'm over there now. I'll go through this gate. Oh, there I am. As soon as you go through the gate, you gotta find where you are. Am I trying to get the hearts? Is that it? Oh, I didn't do it. Reset. I saw. Armored Scrum Object. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Oh, I hope this is the Transformers game. I think it is. Yeah. This is the worst game. It's so hard. Oh, yeah, that's how this game goes. I really want to finish the first level. Well, this is the best strategy I found to finish the level on this. Okay, I'm pretty much done now. I don't reckon I'm going to get any further. Nah, that's it. Now, I think this takes me... Oh, that's the end of the game. That's the Famicom Transformers game. It's a horrific game. And that's a real game, too. That got released. Sonic on the Famicom. All right, let's try this. Oh, yeah. So, for those who don't know, Nintendo and Sega were mortal enemies. This would have never happened. Okay, this is Wonder Boy, reskinned with Sonic. Awful rushing. There it is. Oh, I am playing. Ah, that's it. I'm done. That was an awful rush. Angry Birds. So Angry Birds did not exist in the late 80s, early 90s. That's enough of that. Do any of these actually play like Angry Birds? Still no. Oh, look! This one looks like it's actually Angry Birds. I just push one button. Oh, I can aim. Alright, this game matches the quality of the console. The last one, jewelry. Yeah, okay, it's columns. That's columns, but without good music. Yeah, alright. So, someone made a columns game for the NES. I don't know if this is a period game or if it's just a hack. I don't know. I've had enough of this. So we know that it's junk. We know that it's got junk games on it. Although it does have some good ones on there too. I was just mostly choosing the junk ones. And it doesn't have labeled buttons. It's got L and R labeled, which it doesn't have. It's got start and select labeled, which it does have. First up, I want to see what anti-gravity generator they've got in these controllers, because these weigh nothing. Whoa. That is cheap. The minimum amount of PCB. There's a little bug here. What are you doing here, little bug? Aside from wanting to know how they made these so incredibly light, I also wanted to know how they managed to get the NES controllers to run through a USB connector. I guessed that it wouldn't be real USB. If you plug this into a computer, it won't work. What they've done is they've used the 5 wires from the NES controller, taken them all the way out to the USB connector, and then one of them is connected to the shield instead of the pins. So the USB is just being used as a connector. It doesn't actually have USB protocol going through it at all. It's just as cheap as they could make it controller board. The chip that makes it a NES controller is in that blob there. Let's see if I can get into this. So it doesn't have screws. I don't really want to break it because I like it. Let's see what I can do to get it apart without breaking it. I want to hear a pop. I hope it's not glued together. Oh! Ugh. Wow, there's nothing in it. Look at that! So little. That's it. 200 games and the console. And this board isn't even important. You could just jumper some wires there and it would work fine. This here is called a NES on a chip. All the chips that are in an original Nintendo are integrated into one blob here. The rest of it's just supporting hardware. This guy here is the memory, so that's where all the games are stored. This stuff over here is switches and the power light and the controller port, which are not USB. Only AV output, no HDMI, which is normal for these. And that's it. Should we power it up like this? I think we should. Yeah, works just the same. So other than looking like something that it absolutely is not, if you've got really low expectations, it's fine. You can play it. It's got NES games on there. Heaps of them are mislabeled and pretending to be other things. But, I mean, it's got that Harry Potter game. That's got to be worth the money. It was $29, including postage. I wasn't expecting a PS5. I think that's the key with these things, is to set the bar so low that if it functions, you're happy.